Hey, Nicole with Just Cats here, and today we're going to talk about what kind of wet food to feed your cat. I'm going to show you the tips and tricks for whenever you go shopping so that you feel confident every time you go into a pet supply store. Let's get into it. So as a pet parent, it can be super overwhelming to go into a pet supply store and see a ton of different food options. So I'm going to give you some tips and tricks and some things you need to look for while shopping. So cats are all about two different things. I found it's textures and proteins. So texture, is it a pate? Is it shreds? Is it have a lot of gravy in it? Are there big chunks, little chunks? And then when it comes to protein, does your cat like chicken, fish, beef, pork, to name a few, or some of the gamier ones like venison, boar, and lamb? Cats are very, very particular and fussy about their wet food. Here's Boomer. Boomer's a perfect example. He actually only likes a certain type of fancy feast, and it has gravy in it. He actually won't eat anything else. So when you're out shopping, one thing to look for is the ingredients. Now, the first three ingredients of a wet food will show you the majority of what it's made out of. So you want it to be protein. If you see any carbohydrates, such as pea protein, potatoes, any of those fillers, this is probably not a good wet food for your cat, since cats are obligate carnivores. The other thing to look for is to make sure it's grain-free, and you want to look for the AAFCO certification on the can. Now, what does that mean? AAFCO is a organization that reviews food to make sure it meets all the requirements for a cat. So we're looking at minerals, vitamins that are essential to the cat, percentage of moisture, fats, and then of course proteins. So all those things must be involved when it comes to an AAFCO certification. This food right here, the Tiki Cat Compliments, is actually only contains about 2 ingredients. It is not AAFCO certified because it doesn't contain those minerals, vitamins that are necessary for a cat to thrive on. Now, this food may be good as a topper or a treat, or to increase hydration for a cat. Now, this right here, this will tell you some of the ingredients and vitamins. Taurine is a huge vitamin that is essential for cats and their growth. And so while you're looking, look for the types of ingredients in there. I like to find something that doesn't have too many fillers and the least number of carbohydrates. Because again, cats are obligate carnivores. What's super important to note is that cats require hydration. Now, in the wild, cats get their hydration and moisture from the food that they eat. So water is super important. I hope you guys learned a whole bunch in trying to find the right cat food for your kitty. If you have any questions, comment below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and send this to a friend that might need it. I appreciate you guys. Take care.